Hi guys, hope you're all well. Just this week's newsletter. I'm sorry it's a bit late. Um, just to say this week we haven't put up the ECMs. There's been a lot going on, and I think everyone's got the message now about the importance of ECMs. So we are going to continue doing this, but we're going to kind of do it quite sporadically, just to shock people into where they really need to be. But I want to applaud everyone on all the hard work on that because the work everyone's done is amazing. There's still a few stragglers, but nearly everyone has got up to the baseline points. Our next point is we really need to be getting up to the 80-90% mark, and that's where we're getting pushed and getting monitored on. So we really need to ensure we're at that mark. And if we're unable to get there, then we need to let the managers know if course needs reducing in time or the rota doesn't allow it. And we need to get there as a team. But I'm really, really proud of every one of you who've smashed it on them. So well done. Another point on the well-being, we have now signed a dotted line for the GP service and the employee mental health support. So that's going to be starting in April. So we're just needing to register and get everyone's details on there so everyone will have support to that. So it'll give you access to a 24-hour private GP. And that doesn't mean it's just like a GP that you can just phone up at any time you want. It's private appointments that usually you can get more or less immediately. But with them, obviously they can't do physical examinations, but there's a lot of things they can do. There's a lot of prescriptions, antibiotics and things they can provide. And we know with the massive struggles in getting GP appointments, the waits in walk-in centres and all things like this, it's a massive benefit. So we're going to be bringing that to you in April, alongside the new rates of pay, which, from the research we've done with you, everyone seems to be really happy with that, and so are we. But just to clarify, even though it starts in April, it's based on April's hours. So if you're paid in arrears, you'll see the uplift in May, because in May you get paid for April. There's only a few carers in some branches, which it doesn't quite work like that. But as I say, it's going to be really good. I think we're on much higher pay than some of the equivalent jobs within the NHS. And again, we'll keep striving to improve that. We're getting some good feedback from the carers' voice. And when I say good feedback, constructive areas where we can develop on, and we are reviewing that. And we've got a lot of service user support schemes in place now. And we're just about to launch our Wigan support group, and we're just waiting to see in Warrington who's going to take the lead on that. But I want to do a massive shout out to the Warrington team and St Helens. There's been a lot of challenge over the past 2 weeks, but probably the past few months, to be honest. And everyone's come together and just worked tirelessly and shown, the difference true teamwork makes, and what dedication to service users that people have. It's inspiring, so thank you. And within Warrington, we're happy that there's a number of people who were appointed, who are moving up, who are developing in their career within social care. So we're really proud to be supporting people through the workforce, which is a real big thing of ours. And yeah, so there isn't that much this week, guys. I think, as always, it's just a massive thank you. Again, people, please make sure the Speak Up mailbox is still active. So this is speakup@caringconnections.org.uk. So this is if you're feeling bullied, harassed, discriminated against, and you don't feel confident speaking to your manager about it, please send to that mailbox. It's freedom to speak up, and we want people to report these things so we can investigate. The mailbox is not for I need my wage stream, what's wrong with my wages. It's not about that. Contact your manager directly. And that's, I need to say that as well, contact your manager directly. Things about the wages, lottery, things like that, please contact them directly. And a big thing I want to shout out is about our values as a charity. We're going to be doing some work, launching some new stuff in the future, but our main value is we like to treat people fairly. We're an inclusive organisation, and we care for others. So in terms of fairly, that means we treat everyone equally. It doesn't matter what role you're in, if you're a manager, if you're a coordinator, carer, senior, on-call, it doesn't matter. You know, everyone is treated equally, the same as me, the same as the trustees. So it doesn't matter what role you're in. I know you're getting hammered about ECMs and about challenges, and I know it's hard because you're smashed every day out there on the care. But let me just assure you that not only you are held to account, but the coordinators, the managers are held to account. And if they're not doing, if they're not performing like we want them to perform, like you with the ECMs, then certain things happen. And it's not always nice things, but we're there as a team to work together. But just let me assure you that it isn't just yous who get the brunt. It isn't just, oh, the carers need to improve the ECMs. We know you are working so hard out there, and without yous, we wouldn't exist. It wouldn't exist. This is about yous, and the feedback we get from care service users every day is amazing. All right, it's not all great. We get complaints, we get issues, but on the whole, it's really good, and we're massively proud to have yous as a team of carers. Um, but just let me say again, reiterate, fairness is the key, and we are totally transparent with that. We're equal, inclusive, and fair. Okay, so have a good week, guys, and thank you again for all your hard work.